What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixelfighters here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. I've got to remember, okay, so now I can't say Apollo Justice anymore, and I've got to say Phoenix Wright. I've got to get back into that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I should say Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's better to just say Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies.
Yeah,
I think
just because we all know it's Ace Attorney.
Yeah, we don't need the.
Something that was bothering me the whole last part, was that in my head she looked like someone, and now I know she looks like Sonya from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I've only played a little bit of it, but I completely can see where you're coming from with that, because I know the character a little bit.
The red hair, the side ponytail. Yeah, okay.
Oh, man. I've also done a few things to try and help the emulation work better, and right now it's running at full speed. I don't know what you're talking about an emulator. This is totally running on regular hardware. Anyways, I think everything's running fine now. We'll find out as things go along. It's definitely running better now.
Pretty much most people who put up games like this use an emulator.
Pretty much. It's
because it's the only way you can do it.
With the 3DS, because before we get into it, if anyone wants to know, if you see anyone that's playing 3DS games, there's pretty much 3 ways they can do it. The number 1 way is you can film it with a camera, which I've seen people do before.
Really?
Yeah, people like set it up on a desk and be like super still with it and have it there and record like only the top screen with the camera.
Interesting.
So you don't see the bottom, but you only get the limited quality of, what a camera can do on another game screen.
Yeah.
The number 2 way is you can technically capture footage from a 3DS, but to do it, you have to have a modified 3DS. There's a company that used to do it, but the job itself, you have to send them a 3DS, and then the job itself is like $200 extra to get it done. Or you can buy on eBay now. You can buy ones that are pre-modified for like $350+.
Jesus.
Like I said, way above the Pixel Partners fucking budget.
Yeah. We'd like to eat this month.
And option number 3 is emulators. The 3DS emulator is still it's still being updated a lot even to this day, and as you can see, it's still got,
which is why it's been pretty damn wonky so far.
It's got performance issues, but I've changed some of the settings to make it have a higher impact on my system. And since I've got a pretty decent rig over there now, I'm hoping that'll be able to hold up pretty well.
So hopefully this part shouldn't have many issues.
It's already improved from what it was when we left off. So let's see as it keeps going. Any crowd cuts, we'll see if anything should be a lot less wonky than it was.
Yeah.
So now that I've done 3 minutes of table talk, let's go ahead and keep this going. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Paul explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place.
Thanks for coming. Hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own.
Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there. Give me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around. That was a great face.
You got it, boss.
Okay, I don't know why I thought this, but for a quick one, real talk here, I thought she looks like Daxter for a second, with the smile at least.
You're right.
It's got the Daxter smile from Jack and Daxter. A little bit, at least in the front, but it's totally got that kind of face on. Anyways.
And the pose, oh my god, our age is showing.
God, for real.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
God damn it, Santa Claus. Why you gotta do that?
Look who showed up out of the blue, in blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me.
Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated.
I'm so glad he's back.
How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made.
You are absolutely right. Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne?
What the fuck is this shit?
You're fucked now!
I'm over here trying to bully the rookie, and then you bring in the fucking veteran over here. Not at all, Your Honor. I've got a lot of payback on my mind for him.
Cough.
Oh God, that's what Payne's voice does to me. It pains me. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself.
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her.
Poor thing, and here she is back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. if at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition, very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this.
Jesus. Bye, Felicia. Phoenix Wright. I have been looking forward to meeting you
Meeting?
again. It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
Oh, okay. Wait.
You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. That's your first name?
Oh, younger.
Oh.
I was like,
that didn't sound
Winston
right.
Payne. That's right. That's why he looks so different. I thought he just got a tan and a new toupee and some sunglasses, but no.
So, all right, I think I just noticed something maybe for the first time because they all have pun names. Is Winston supposed to be like wincing in pain? And then you've got, what did he just say? Like Gaspin Payne?
Winston Payne and he Winston Payne and he
Oh, Christ. I'm thinking brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? When do we have a rivals, let alone long-standing?
He Winston.
You'll see, Mr.
Hey,
Wright.
You know him? He Winston Payne.
That's exactly what it took us.
And you know him?
It took us 5 games.
You know him? He Gaspin Payne.
It took us 5 games to get the fucking gag of his name.
Oh my god.
Christ. You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of disgrace he met with at your hands. Looks like this is Royal Pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor.
They sound the same.
The prosecution would now like to call decisive witness to the stand. We are twins after all. But you're younger. Silence. The witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom. Bap.
Very well, please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Whoa.
Oh my God, riot police over here.
What is this, RoboCop?
Witness your name and occupation, please.
Whoa.
Witness?
Do you want to go ahead and take that one?
Oh god.
Just a robot voice. Or do you want me to do it?
What is he, like freaking what's
he's
his
like
name?
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, it's like
Rest in peace. God rest his soul. God rest his soul.
oh my god. What if we just used my text-to-speech app that's
gonna take forever.
I know.
Please don't do that
I
to me,
won't.
cutting out all the blank spaces.
I won't.
Oh God.
Name Ted Tonate. Like detonate.
Yes.
That was easy.
Well then.
Occupation, bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have!
Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking. He sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
I can,
He can.
but I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking, typing, understand?
I think that was a greater
speaking,
than sign,
greater than
but it
typing.
was a very slim.
Yeah.
That was like 2 pixels long.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
What an odd witness.
Nothing new to me, Your Honor.
For real.
Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb for the trial and was there when it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, you have any relation to the defendant?
Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim.
Shocked?
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
It's so nice for me to read that in all caps. It's so easy for my blind eyes to see from
Yeah.
here.
He's here to testify about the circumstances around in the moment of the explosion.
Very well, court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, it's that dude.
It is.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was. I just couldn't tell because of the face mask, but it definitely is.
I'm the robot voice though, so it's
When the
fine.
bomb went off.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
Fuck? Oh my god. I like that it has eyes at the end of the goggle when it extends
Right.
and they blink. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on?
Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. 1. Connect wires. 2. Switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright.
Don't give me that fucking look. I see that goddamn look. Get the fuck out of here.
I guess this makes you the blue monkey in the barrel of fun, boss.
I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Huh?
We're the primary colors! Yellow monkey, blue monkey, and red monkey. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. Torrid, what is that?
HH3000, aka a bomb.
A bomb?
Good googly woogly! Mr. Torrid, I demand that you disarm it this instant.
Whoa! That's you.
Disassembly complete.
You just changed his voice. 5.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds short of my personal best.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know.
This is an exact replica of the HH3000.
Jesus.
It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure.
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like.
I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Whoa.
Okay.
Dimensions: 10 inches height by 10 inches width by 10 inches dimension. Weight 12 pounds. A perfect replication.
The bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replace it.
Or replicate it, I think you said.
What?
I think you're saying you could not replicate it.
Replicate. Error. Error.
But that's enough. You don't need to replicate anything here.
Okay, so we have an update on the bomb and it added the bomb to it. Okay.
My brain decided to not see a few letters in that word.
It's fine.
Now the defense will begin their cross-examination. Where's Miss Sykes gone to?
Is she hiding?
Athena, you can come out now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work.
I guess you were pretty scared, huh?
But I don't know what you're talking about.
She was about to bolt.
Hey, put a sock in it, widget.
As transparent as ever.
Now, let's see. Where were we?
We were at the cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examination, of course.
She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask me if she remembers how to cross-examine. To help her focus. We don't need to know how to cross-examine.
Nah, she'll be fine.
She'll be fine. No need for that right now. She'll be fine.
I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press this console when things on the bed. I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is.
Sounds good. I'll be counting if I get in a bind. Alright, it's cross-examination time.
Cross-examination.
So... Okay, so did they change that a little bit, I guess? So...
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence.
Let's go ahead and press that. Hold it! You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed?
Absolutely. I can disarm anything. Even people.
Oh,
In the
Jesus.
flesh.
That looks more like dismantle than disarm to me.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, pardon me. Let's see. Is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb?
Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that.
They say to err is human. Although the jury is still out on this guy.
For real.
You must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, The fact that the bomb has indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. Can you just talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tonate?
Certainly.
Alright.
Bomb name HH3000 operated by blah 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 blah.
What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb?
Dimensions 10 inches height by 10 inches width by 10 inches dimension. Weight 12 pounds. This information is also written on the photograph.
Ah, yes, here it is on the back. According to this, the case is made out of alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very heavy bit of metal.
I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit.
Yeah, that's true, because it's a bomb.
Well, we've the court has heard enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tonates, were you keeping an eye on the bomb, or where were you watching from?
He was watching from the balcony.
Yep.
When you suddenly became alarmed. Why were you in the gallery?
My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things.
Ah, how admirably responsible of you. A model to be emulated.
I practice disarming bombs every day.
Yeah, we know. Oh, I practiced some of them too.
Jesus.
That fucking look.
Yeah.
The disarming part I get, but assembling them?
Yeah. Well, I'll have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself. I see. But do you ever practice having evidence presented to you? Presented to me? What? No, Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you?
I want to smack that fucking look off his face.
That smug.
Those eyes through the goggles are just pissing
He's
me
just
off.
like, that does it. I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day. And you'd better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter.
Did someone say coffee?
Where do you come from?
Don't mind me, I'll go back to my cell, kid.
No,
I don't think that'll be necessary, or worth either of our time. I've gotten many third-degree burns from coffee.
boss, who was that?
So, Mr. Tonates, what did you witness from the gallery? Mr. Gazoo, how did you get in this courtroom?
I saw that the bomb timer was counting down.
Why is he getting so weird with that? It's throwing me off. You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes? I'd hardly think a timer as small as the one in this bomb could be seen from the gallery.
These goggles help me see very small things clearly from very far away.
I bet you look down often, don't you? Oh, zing!
I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie.
And I can see you got a small dick.
Jesus.
Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass?
I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing those goggles.
I'm not so sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me.
I don't think I follow.
The bomb was completely hidden inside the stuffed animal. I was going to say the same thing. It was inside. He couldn't see the timer. So well concealed, in fact, that didn't even look like a bomb at all.
So you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tony's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant.
Remember that you can touch present when you want to open that court record. If you find evidence that conflicts with the testimony, present it. Let's see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So I think that what state it was. Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking about like, a state as in like,
Yeah.
stating something. I'm like, what's she saying? Doesn't make sense. So I think that what state it was in at the time would be pretty important.
A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal, huh? Alright, so the bomb was originally disarmed by me and transported here as evidence. Bomb name. Alarm. Well, you know what? I'm gonna present this because it was fucking hidden, dog.
Yep. Boom.
And the music stops.
Was that Eric Vale?
They probably changed it for him since they're using the anime characters' voices
It
in
was
it for the English
Eric
dub.
Vale? Okay.
Well, now it's me because I'm the better Phoenix Wright. I'm the dub actor. I'm the one who should be getting paid for this. I'm doing it for free, motherfuckers.
Come on, you've seen the bloopers. You know Eric
I
Bale's
know.
amazing.
Well, you gotta give me a chance to do
guys,
it too.
if you haven't, look up the Phoenix Wright anime English dub bloopers. They are a treasure to this world.
So you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right?
Like, normally I'm a sub person, but it's just like sub and dub. Sometimes dubs are hidden gems.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
And I say that you are clearly lying.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal.
Slap.
Mr. Tonate, how could you claim to know the bomb was about to go off
Boom.
when you couldn't even see the timer?
But that's...
Oh God! What? No!
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. How do you explain this?
Well, Ooh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonate?
Boss? Well, let me see. No, there must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. The sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of the bomb counting down.
A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Get that fucking smug look off your face, man.
Yeah, that is it.
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it.
You better put that look away. That's good. I heard you think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away.
Uh-huh.
What now?
Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer?
And he did it again. It's not exactly like a toaster, you know. Now he's just showing off.
His voice changes every time you do it.
Yeah.
You keep saying that sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is my ego. It's your skill as a lawyer. Being suspicious is not an attractive quality, you know.
And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you?
Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tonate did not hear the sound.
Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
Bap. If I have it correct, prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Flashback.
We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods is already there in that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch?
Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh. It has been missing ever since the incident.
Missing a remote. Switch that stays up and is gone. It was stolen just before the blast and is now missing.
I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case, and they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote from the inside the courtroom to start the timer.
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
The bomb was safely secured at the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Bap.
Someone other than Mr. Tonate could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. Do not steal it. And I have the only key that can open the case.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Tonate has the key.
Tomate. Tomato!
Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Mrs. Woods who stole the remote switch.
Mrs., I'm married now?
Shit.
And by the same token, I mean, I hope you're not, because I'm coming for you, baby. You have no
What?
proof that it wasn't her. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
That tail.
Oh, 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 decaseconds. The defendant's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. That fucking face.
Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card.
Of course he'd be talking about cards. Okay, sorry.
I'm at a big disadvantage.
You're not playing poker for a living anymore, Phoenix.
Where am I? I always lose my money because everyone fucking spends it once I get some.
You're the one who adopted a daughter, Mr.
Even before her.
Yeah.
The two girls steal all my shit.
Maya, Pearl. Okay.
It appears we have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
I want to see Trucy in anime form.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
That
Okay.
might happen.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright.
I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
I can read your feelings, you know, boss.
I guess there's no hiding from her, huh?
Don't worry. I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay.
Guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry. I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it?
Me? Yes?
Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try.
Get that fucking look off your face. This guy's hiding something. I just know it.
Now if you will excuse me.
I have to go poop. Oops.
Bailiff, please go out to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Yes, sir. Wait, you're not Doug Dimmadome? Oh, shit.
She needs to stop pulling on her hair.
For real.
Junie! Hi, Athena.
She looks even worse off than before.
She was supposed to get some rest. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best to...
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct?
No, of course not.
What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth.
Jesus.
This is getting ugly.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr.
Jesus.
Justice was, isn't that right?
Jesus.
Oh, she knocked herself out.
Mr. Wright, can I go give that prosecutor a smack?
But what? Of course not. Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again?
We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off of so easily.
I haven't forgotten about how we treated you.
Don't worry about me, just help Junie. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time, it's the voice of Miss Wood's heart.
Ba-dum.
Don't deny you stole a remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman.
Ah, but don't you know, Your Honor? There's no more gentle man in this world than I.
As if a gentleman or even a gentle man would behave like he does. Don't let a rude ruffian win.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know I attended a manners class every Saturday.
Oh my god.
I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I am a gentleman.
Genteel man. Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but this is pretty fucking funny. So I'm gonna let them duke it out next time. I'm gonna sell it on paper for $50. I'm gonna be rich. I don't need to be a lawyer anymore. This is gonna be better than Logan Paul vs. KSI Part 2.
Daddy, what happened to your badge this time?
Well, you see, I turned the courtroom into a UFC ring. I'm sorry, daughter.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.